Hello, it's day 2 of the Chessable Masters, and today we'll have a look at an interesting game played between Fabiano Caruana and Anish Giri. The tournament is the third event in the Magnus Carlsen Chess Tour. The players are split into two groups, will be playing each other twice in the rapid chess over 10 rounds, and the top 4 will advance to the knockout stage. So now let's get started. So playing with white, Caruana opens with e4 and e5 replies Anish, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to b5 and knight to f6. We are now having a Rilopus Berlin defense on board, and d3 replies Caruana, bishop to c5, bishop and h6 attacking the bishop, bishop goes to h4 and d6 further developing his pieces, c3 and castling by Anish, knight b d2 and g5 attacking the bishop, and bishop goes to g3 and knight h5. Anish is targeting the g3 bishop, and now bishop into c6 and b into c6 and d4 attacking the bishop. Now e takes the d4 pawn and knight takes d4, knight into d4, and now knight into g3 and h into g3. Now queen to f6 attacking the d4 knight, and here Caruana plays queen to h5, and now Anish decides to take the knight on d4 and c into d4 and queen to d4. Anish wins a pawn. Queen into h6, Fabiano also wins a pawn, and now queen to g7, and here Caruana decides to castle on the queen side, and rook to b8 targeting the b2 pawn. So now e5 and d takes the e5 pawn and knight to e4. Caruana is trying to push hard for a win, so he sacrificed a pawn to get that to place his knight on the e4 square, and now f6 by Anish and f3, bishop to f5, and now Caruana decides to trade the queen into g7 and king into g7, knight to c5. Here Caruana is trying to play knight to d7, thereby trying to win the bishop and at the same time attack the c7 pawn. So in reply to knight to c5, Anish attack the knight by playing rook to b5. Now knight to a4, now rook to b4 again attacking the knight, so b3 supporting the knight and g4. Now rook to d2 and rook f to b8 doubling the rooks, and now here Caruana plays a blunder, knight to c5. It was indeed a blunder by Caruana, because it was in this position that Caruana resigned the game. So in reply to knight to c5, here what Anish played here is rook to c4 check. If Caruana plays b into c4, then this is checkmate, rook to b1 checkmate. So you cannot take the rook by b into c4, so there is a double threat with check. When Caruana moves from check, then he will lose a full piece. So it was a brilliant game. Anish played brilliantly and he rose to the occasion to find the key move here. So hope you all enjoyed.